Hello everyone. In this video, we are going to discuss the question daily temperatures. It is one of the basic implementation of monotonic stack. I recommend you all to first of all just see the template of the code of monotonic stack. Try to understand that once. Once you are comfortable with that part, you can solve the questions of monotonic stack very easily. So yeah, just let's go to the question once. We are given an array of integers temperatures which represents the daily temperatures. We need to return an array answer such that what does answer of I denotes? The answer of I denotes the number of days we have to wait after the ith day to get a warmer temperature. And if there is no future day which this is possible, we need to just keep answer of I as 0. So yeah, let's see what the question says. The question says that let's suppose you have a temperature of 2 over here. So you need to tell that how many days after 2 you need to wait so that you get a temperature which is greater than 2. Isn't it? Like you need a warmer day from 2. So you need a temperature which is greater than 2. So the answer of I, like for this index, the answer will be the number of days to the right of 2 which are greater than 2. Isn't it? So isn't it the same as the next greater element to the right? If we know the next greater element to the right is 5, and if we know the index of this element, like let's suppose the index of 2 was 1 and the index of 5 is 4. So just tell me that how many days you need to wait. Like over here, the other elements are 1 and let's suppose minus 2. Let's suppose these are the other two temperatures at index 2 and 3. So just tell me how many days minimum you need to wait. So after 2, so that you get an warmer day. You need to wait 3 days, isn't it? So it is same as the next greater element to the right, but the only thing is you need to know the index of next greater element to the right. So in the stack, when we were storing the element, so instead of element, we will store the index of that corresponding element. We will see how we can do that. But yeah, this is like very easy. If you know the next greater element to write code, so it can be solved easily. So see how we can just do this. So let's take an input example and we will just try run for it and get our answer. So let's say the input array is this. Okay, so we have something like this. It's not getting. The temperatures are 73, 74, 75, 71, 69, 72, 76, and 73. So first of all, let's see what we can do. We know that we need to apply next greater element to right. So from where we will start? We will start from the right. This is index 0, this is 1, this is 2, this is 3, this is 4, this is 5, this is 6, this is 7, considering 0 based indexing. Okay. Okay. So let's make a stack first of all. Let's say this is our stack. Okay. Let's suppose this is our stack for us. Now, first of all, you came to 73. Just tell me that is there any element to the right of 73 which is greater than 73? No, because the stack is empty initially. Okay. So for this, the answer will be 0 because they have told that for the empty condition, we need to keep our answer of 0. That is, if there is no temperature warmer than this particular temperature, we need to keep our answer as 0. Okay. So we kept 0 and what we learned? We learned that we need to insert 73 over here. But instead of inserting 73, what we will do is we will insert 7. That is the index of 73. That's a little variation in this problem. Now you come to 76. Now instead of comparing 76 to 7, what you will do is you will compare 76 to the array of st.top. I hope you all are getting this. Like we will compare 76 to we know the index of st.top, isn't it? So how we can get the element? So if we do this, we can get the corresponding element because element needs to be compared with the element. So yeah, this is how we can get the particular element from the stack, and this is quite useful. So for 76, again, the element 73 is greater than this, like less than this 76. So we will just pop this one out. And again, since the answer is the stack is empty, so the answer for this case will be 0, and we will insert 6 in our stack. Now we come to this 72. We will compare with the element from the stack. It's 6, the array of 6. What is array of 6? It is 76. Now, since it is greater than 72, so this is a possible answer. Now, what will be the answer? Like you are standing over here and your next greater element to the right is over here. So, what will be your answer? Your answer will be st.top minus the present element index, which is I. You are traversing with I, isn't it? Like initially your I is over here and you are going from right to left. So for this case, the answer will be 6 minus 5, which will be 1. You need to wait 1 days so that you get a warmer day as compared to this 72. And if you just run this loop from left to right for each and every element, you will get your required answer. So that's an approach which we are going to follow in this question. First of all, what we did, we identified that this is a question of monotonic stack. How? Because we got something like this, the next greater element to right. You will always get stuffs like this, next greater element to right, next greater element to left, next smaller element to right, and next smaller element to left. Like these are the stuffs which you are going to get always in the questions. If you're getting something like this, you can say, yeah, that's the question of monotonic stack, just code it down. And a little variation can be, like in this case, instead of inserting the element, we were inserting the index of that particular element. So that's a little variation. And once we apply that, we are good to go. Let's code it down. First of all, let's take the size in this. Okay. See. Let's take its size. Now let's make an answer vector. It will be of size n, isn't it? Okay. Let's make a stack. Now we need to find the next greater element to right. So we will traverse from left to right, right to left. So just run a loop for that. Now, what's our first task? We always do. We always delete the elements which are less than or equals to this present element because they are of no use for us. So we will just traverse over the stack till the stack is not empty. And the present element, how we can get the present element? We are inserting the index of that present element in our stack, isn't it? So to get the present element, what we can do is we can just do temperatures of st.top. So you got the element. So if that element is either less than or equals to the present element we are at, let's copy it down once. Okay. So if that's the case, so what we will do, we will delete that element or the what we say the index of that element. After doing all these stuffs, if we get that our stack is empty, what does this implies? This implies that there is no element to the right of this present element which is greater than this element. So in that case, what our answer should be? Our answer in that case is 0 because there are 0 days which are warmer than this present day. And if it is not the case, what is our answer? The answer is the index of that particular day minus the present day we are at. So that's the number of days, isn't it? And after all this stuff, what we are going to push in our stack? We are going to push the index we are at. So we are going to push I. After this, we are going to return our answer. Okay. So yeah, that's the code for you. Let's try to run it once. Okay, it's working fine. Let's try to submit it. And it got accepted. Okay. I hope now you all are like getting the idea like how we are approaching the questions of monotonic stack, how we are approaching the questions and how we are coding it down. always you will get stuff like this: next greater element to left, right, and next smaller element to left and right. And once you are acquainted like for with this template, you can just code any of the questions down of monotonic stack. The only thing after which is you are left with after this template is like understanding how you are identifying the questions of monotonic stack. Once you are done with that, you can solve any question of monotonic stack. This is one such topic which allows you to do that. Okay. So yeah, let's meet in the next video with some other questions. By then, thank you.